Hi guys, this is Night Sky 107. How are you doing, YouTube? Seems like I only make videos once every few months or so, but I really got the urge to make a couple videos, so I'm gonna do that. This video is going to be about my philosophy on life and how I strive to challenge myself to be able to be more happy day by day. I also think that I'm very hypocritical most of the time because I think I know a way of life that works almost for everyone in general. If you want to be happy, and everybody wants to be happy, and on the other hand, often I choose to not do the things that I know would make me happy. But anyway, I just got the urge to put out this video, and if any of it strikes you as true or grabs you or in any way changes your life for the better, then I'm very grateful. And I hope you get something from this video and your life is improved. These are tried and true techniques. I didn't make this up. I didn't think of it by myself. This is just stuff that I've picked up from other people throughout my life, through experience and through reading and all different kinds, every kind of education. Okay, so anyway, I want to start out first of all by saying I really am intrigued and I love the people that are in the Whisper community as a whole. I don't know what it is, but there's something that binds us all together. We seem to have a lot in common, all of us. I think we're very thoughtful people, very kind, gentle for the most part, peacemakers for the most part. We have hearts that are very big, and we tend to see beauty in places a lot of people miss, and I don't know why that is. I don't know why people like us, it seems, experience ASMR more. That's just the way it is. I guess it's a special gift. It's a special place. I don't know. But with that in mind, I think there are also certain tendencies that we all share and weaknesses. And I think that a lot of us tend to be too vulnerable at certain times, to trust too much, to speak our hearts sometimes when we get hurt, maybe to open up when maybe we shouldn't, or at least it hurts when we do sometimes. I think a lot of us are prone to short-term pleasures. A lot of people, or most people, but I think we are in particular very sensual people, very tied to the senses, very close. We experience physical pleasure very highly, very acutely. So, yeah, touch and scent and sight, all of it, I just think we have a connection to the physical pleasures, and there are difficulties that go along with that, and advantages, huge advantages too. But you guys can leave some comments if you think I'm way off on this. But I've been listening to Whispers for 2 years, and I see a lot of similarities in a lot of us. So at least I feel a lot of connection to a lot of the Whispers. So anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to mention. Is just that I think that the Whisperers So for my philosophy, in a word, I think the way to be happy is balance. And you'll find that everywhere you look. In nature, in people, and everywhere you look, there's just everything strives for balance. There's always a cycle, there's always ups and downs, but everything strives for balance, and I think we can learn a lot by looking at that balance and in our own lives, and especially in 4 different categories, and trying to be peaceful. And these 4 categories have to do with our different parts. I think that humans are made up of 4 different parts in general: the mind, the heart, the body, and the spirit. And I think if you balance all 4 of those things, you will tend to be a happier person, and very peaceful as well, very calm and peaceful and happy, and those are things that we're all striving for. So I'm just going to tackle each one of these pillars. I call these the pillars of happiness, and see, give my thoughts on how to stay balanced in each one of these pillars, and then you can see for yourself, try it out and see if it works. I mean, that's always the final test. Does this work? If you do it, if you do these things that I suggest and you're not happy, I mean, there you go, there's your answer, that I was wrong. And, no skin off my nose, if it doesn't work for you, it has worked for me when I do it. And I think that it probably will work for you, but in either case. So the first is the mind, and I think we need to strive for balance in this pillar. It's one of the harder pillars to stay balanced in. And the mind is always searching for truth. We are always hungry for truth. What is right? What is true? What is good? What works? What makes us happy? What makes other people happy? These are things that the mind seeks to know. And so we're always interested in other people's lives. What makes other people happy? What's going on with other people's lives? Who's a celebrity dating right now? What were they wearing? Essentially, we're thinking, that we're very social, so we're thinking, what would I look good in this? What? It's a distraction too from our own pain in a way, but we're very social creatures, and so it's interesting to see what other people are doing, comparing our life to other people's lives, and other people who are apparently, very successful in this life and validated from everyone else. So we're very fascinated by what other people do and say and how they look. And this is just part of the mind's attempt at seeking to know the different, what works, what's true, what's good, how do I survive. And so balance, I would say balance in this pillar is through education, proper knowledge, sitting down and figuring out for yourself who you are, where you are, where you want to go. Intellectually, what is your goal? What's holding you back? What makes you happy? In particular, what things do you do that benefit your life or hurt your life? If you're making the same mistakes over and over again, what causes those mistakes? Find a way to create a positive cycle. So balance, again, in the intellectual pillar is right education. Go to people who are wise and learn from them, from books that you trust. What do happy people read? What do happy people do? Go to them and find out. Of course, I can go on and on about each of these pillars forever, but this is going to be a quick, fairly quick video. So that's the first pillar. The second pillar would be the heart, the emotions. So strive for emotional stability. Emotional stability requires a lot of work, especially in this culture where emotions are so valued, and emotions are given such a high place, almost the most high place. How do you feel? We think we're supposed to feel ecstatic all the time. If we're not, then there's something wrong. But life isn't really like that. Life is a balance. There are sad times, happy times, peaceful times, chaotic times, and the goal is to strive for balance in the emotions. And to do this, I strongly recommend meditation. It doesn't have to be fancy or anything. I'll make another video on meditation, but in general, just staying present in the moment for a few minutes and closing out distractions, just being your best friend with yourself for a while each day, will really benefit you in helping to calm your emotions and staying balanced, so that you're not swayed so much by every little thing that comes along. Fear, there's so much to be afraid about. There's so much to be angry about. There's so much to be happy about. There's so much to be everything. Anything you can feel, there's so much of that. But the goal is to stay calm always, throughout all of the emotions, the highs and the lows, to stay peaceful. So striving for emotional balance is difficult. These are all difficult, of course. The third pillar would be physical, the body. How do you maintain a physical balance? Well, I think a lot of that is exercise and eating right. Treating your body like the beautiful thing that it is. No matter what it looks like, whether you have physical challenges, like you can't walk or you can't see, anything. Your body is a beautiful, beautiful thing, and striving for balance in it should be a big goal in your life. How do I treat my body with proper respect? How do I show that it is the right, good thing? I can see I'm running out of time here, so I'm going to go kind of more quickly. And the fourth pillar is the spirit, balance in the spirit. And I would say, this is probably the hardest one of all, but first of all, practicing meditation helps a lot. Whether you believe in a single God or many gods or any God at all, that's kind of a moot point. What I'm saying here is pretend that you do and pray, quote unquote, to this, whatever it is. Establish a relationship with this thing and you will find benefit, whether you really believe in it or not. Many people do, many people don't. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm saying act as if there was and communicate with this thing. And I think you will find a lot of benefit in it. I've gone through periods where I don't believe, I do believe, etc., etc. But, I think there's a lot of benefit in acting as if there was and making it a part of your daily life. And then, so those are the four pillars. A couple of the key items I would say that will help you with your common sense are: have good friendships, be open to new ideas, and be present. Don't live in the past or the future, but be present as much as possible. So I'm almost up at 15 minutes, so guys, I'm going to end here. I'm going to upload a couple more videos because I'm feeling the desire to do that. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave your comments and suggestions, and peace out.